Hello, this is Alexius, and welcome back to Warship Gunner 2. As Steel Fleet, Mediterranean, Charlie 340, covered by ashes, Vesuvius Zone. Doctor. Yes? Oh, Captain. Is there something wrong? You seem preoccupied lately. I'm sorry, there has been some kind of error on my part. Oh, no, not at all. It's just that something appears to be worrying you. If you'd like, I'd be more than happy to talk about it. I apologize for my carelessness. I will be more alert from now on. This time, the goal of our operation is to capture the superweapon facility at the base of Mount Vesuvius. A large-scale enemy fleet is deployed in the waters around the base. The enemy fleet is probably expecting us to engage them with an equal amount of firepower. This time, though, we're going to stab them in the back. Our ship will wait until nightfall, then come in from the northwest, and deal as much damage as we can before their crews can gear up for a counterattack. Once we begin our attack, the enemy's reserve force in the Sicilian harbor will probably be alerted too. Air bases have been confirmed both at Mount Vesuvius and in Sicily. Once the sun rises, keep the possibility of an air attack in mind. Since they were excavating vital resources in this area, there has to be a strong defense network with the surrounding regions. In the worst case scenario, we could expect to see a superweapon. We will begin the operation shortly. All hands prepare for battle. I'm not staying with the frigate this time. $590,000 credits. Defense first. During while researching attack, got a couple new ones. Sure, we'll finally get these. Huh. Ooh, boiler Epsilon. I think we're beyond boilers. But good to know. Structures, unknown 6. 3 forward, 3 aft. None green. See 2 of them. There's the 3rd one. Clearing specific stages. Same deal here. 3. There it is. Hulls, there's always hulls. Always so many hulls. None of which we can afford. High tech. Railgun 1. And we are practically out of money. 7 torpedo systems. Finally get the guided torpedoes that we have now so we can get more barrels. Not that we need to. Quite deadly as is, although it would make the frigate a little bit more powerful. Still don't have explosives, because that's expensive. Not as expensive as everything else now, though. Ammunition, same deal. Alright. into the design phase. Alright, we're already using the big one. What flags do we have nowadays? I don't think we're going to change weapons. Engines, same deal. I don't think there's anything we can replace here. Not yet. Firing delay system, maybe? I don't think so. Oh, gamma. Do we want to do jamming? All reload's not any better. Auto countermeasures we're not going to be able to do better. Pulse laser 152. Yeah, that's about right. If we were to replace this, what would we replace it with? Electronic targeting would be nice, actually. It's a lot of command. Let's try it out. Let's see where that leads us.
Full speed ahead. All hands alert.
30 enemy ships, any size. Head for the Vesuvius. Air group.
Airborne units, attack.
Yeah, look at how tight that grouping is. Is it amazing? No, but it's tighter than it was.
Enemy battleship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy battleship sunk. Secondary objective active. Enemy ship sunk. Cancel engagement call. Enter engagement mode. Cancel Light damage. Light damage. Moderate damage. Fire contained. Light damage. Full speed ahead. Light damage. Out of ammunition. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy battleship sunk. Out of ammunition. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy battleship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
And there we go. Just that easy.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Different mission than I thought it was, so it was easier. Not that it was necessarily easy, and the battleship was the right choice this time.
Light damage.
There's certainly a lot out here.
Enemy battleship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. All aircraft destroyed. Enemy battleship sunk. Light damage. Enemy battleship sunk. Light damage. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy battleship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Out of ammunition. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Okay, starting to look a little better.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship
There they are.
Enemy ship sunk. Out of ammunition. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy battleship sunk.
See a little blip out here somewhere. It's making me curious. Probably nothing. Helicopter of some kind. Got him. Oh, that's different. And Vesuvius is active.
Enter engagement mode. Secondary objective complete.
Any objectives left? Answer is no.
Secondary objective added.
Or yes.
Cancel engagement mode.
Just kind of planning out this attack to minimize time.
Enter engagement mode.
Hopefully the last batteries are not on the south end of the island, but I suspect they are. Looks like it.
Cancel engagement mode.
Enter engagement mode.
There it is.
Cancel engagement mode.
Secondary objective complete.
I believe that's a complete wipe for every enemy on the map. A few seconds to see if there's anything that pops up. And it looks like that is not the case. Yep, we're done here.
Mission complete. Now, let's leave the area.
The main part of the Freedom Forces has begun its advance. It should only be a matter of time before they break through the enemy fleet's resistance. I am concerned that we saw no hint of the superweapon. Please alert all nearby squadrons to stay on the lookout. Ooh, a lot of money. Positioning system, targeting radar, engine warranty, mine detector system, EM shield, jamming devices, whole lot. Mediterranean, Charlie 350, double-headed giant, Vesuvius. Captain, an emergency message from HQ. What happened? They apparently received notice from an allied plane on scout mission over southern Sicily that an enemy superweapon is approaching. Just as I thought. I warned the reconnaissance squadron in advance about this. Just be happy now that we didn't have any more casualties. Guess we won't get by without a fight. Not much we can do about that. That is our duty after all. Okay, let's formulate a plan to intercept the superweapon. Go towards it. Lieutenant Nagi, tell me everything we know now about the enemy superweapon. The enemy superweapon is currently heading from the southwest towards the Vesuvius base where our ship is. It appears to have several battleships and an aircraft carrier as direct support. Do we know anything about the type or shape of the superweapon? This is an aerial photograph of the enemy superweapon. It looks like a twin-hull battleship. Two ships connected together. What possible advantage could that have? While it does increase its maximum load, it does not cut back on displacement capacity, allowing it to be equipped with heavy armor and large weaponry. Of course, none of this could be possible without an engine capable of moving such a gigantic thing. I see. It looks like we'll need a different strategy from the one we used against the high-speed battleship in the Pacific. No matter how huge it is, all battleships have the same weakness. The armor plating on the deck should be relatively weaker than the hull. I think one option is to attack them with aircraft from a distance. Alright, we will now set off to engage the twin-hull battleship. All hands prepare for battle. I'm seriously contemplating the carrier. I know there are people who want it. And that taps us out. We'll try it. With it being the layout 2, I have doubts it'll work well. Endurance 250, 160. Is this the best hull? Did we convert already? Looks like it. And battle carrier wise, we have UK battle carrier. I really want the advanced gun system. Pardon me. We've got the cruise missile launchers. We've got plenty of them. We've got drill missiles. Those should be the things we needed the most. We have plenty of space, so we can use the more efficient beta. We do have better, but they're all larger. I remember us going through that. Systems have been upgraded, namely the EM shield. Ooh, we have an alpha in there. What the gravity system? Did we get one of those too? Nope, no high level ones of those. ECM, I'm not interested in. Auto fire extinguishing, I believe 5 is the highest. Oh, there's a 6. Electronic targeting. I brought beta already. Let's go with ECCM. Now the engines. How much are we over? 200. Can I get rid of a drill missile? 2 of them. Alright. Let's see if the carrier can still get this done. Oh my gosh, that's the most ridiculous carrier I've ever seen. Can be even more ridiculous too.
Full speed ahead. All hands alert. Enter engagement mode.
That takes care of that airfield.
Cancel engagement mode.
Now we have the airfield down to the south as well as this battle group.
Light damage.
Well, that'll do. Takes a little bit, but
Light
gets the
damage.
job done.
Enemy battleship sunk. Enemy battleship sunk. Light damage. Enemy battleship sunk.
There's the Harima.
Enemy reinforcements spotted. Enter engagement mode.
Giant twin-hull battleship approaching our ship. Several huge cannons sighted on top of the ship's deck. Watch out for direct hits. Keep a careful eye on the enemy's firing range. Engage in hit-run attacks. All hands brace for enemy shells.
Cancel engagement
Key is
mode.
to stay moving.
Enemy transport ship sunk. Light damage. Light damage. Light damage.
Man, am I glad we got the advanced EM shield.
Light damage. Cancel engagement.
This is not insignificant. In fact, we might not make it.
Light damage. Enter engagement mode.
In fact, we're not gonna make it.
Beginning repair.
Oh. We might with the EM shield advanced.
Moderate damage. Enemy ship in flames. Light damage. Light damage. Moderate damage. Repairs complete. Arming weapon. Full speed ahead. Light damage. Fire on deck. Fire contained. Ready to
Good
attack.
gracious.
Light damage. Enemy battleship sunk. Beginning repairs. Light damage. Enemy battleship sunk.
Much better. We'll make it.
Repairs complete. Arming weapons. Full speed ahead. Light damage. Ready to attack. Light damage. Enemy battleship sunk. Light damage. Light damage. Enemy battleship sunk. Light damage. Enemy battleship sunk. Enemy battleship sunk. Light damage. Fire on deck. Fire contained. Enemy battleship sunk.
Now we can launch aircraft.
Airborne units, attack! Enter engagement mode. Enemy transport ship sunk. Cancel engagement mode. Full speed ahead.
Even our big guns seem to be distracted by the aircraft, so yeah, actually, that carrier may have been an inspired choice.
Enemy ship in flames. Major damage.
Easy. Enemy twin-hull battleship successfully sunk. Looks like the ammunition dump lit on fire, rescuing any survivors. Was there ever any doubt?
Airborne units, return to base. Light damage. Enemy battleship sunk. Enemy battleship sunk. Enemy battleship sunk.
The only question is if the parts from the last... Nope, the repair kit from the last transport that was sunk down south.
Mission complete. Now, let's leave the area.
Looks like we're good. All survivors have been rescued. However, the scale of the explosion was so large that we could only save very few people. This may be war, but it still doesn't leave a good taste in my mouth. That is our enemy, right? I had to remind myself of that just now. 200,000. Myhawk. Aircraft? Galahad. Yep, aircraft. F-35. Secret blueprints. What an amazing view. Yes, not even government projects work at a scale this large generally. Whatever's in there though, it'll be worth all the effort spent. Captain, does that buried object look familiar to you? A super weapon. Right, just as I suspected, this was a research site. No, an excavation site for super weapons. So you're saying that the enemy we fought against all this time was a monster born from beneath the earth. From this viewpoint, it looks pretty damaged. More like it's in pieces, actually. You're right. I doubt it could ever be made operational from this state. However, you were there, Captain, when we salvaged that engine in Britain and found it still running. If the nucleus of something is still alive, then it's natural to want to fashion an appropriate shell for it, especially if you're what they call a scientist, like I am. Captain, please forgive me for lying to you. Doctor? I'm scared to see myself become so excited by this terrible flower before me. Scared to see myself as a scholar. dream of controlling this powerful something. The Wilkian scientists who built these superweapons probably couldn't resist the temptation I'm feeling now. Now there's a chance I'll make the same mistake. Right now, my dreams are of pure power. It might be better for me to step down from the campaign and leave the ship. It's alright. What? You'll be fine, Doctor. You've already realized that what your feelings are. However, Doctor, right now we are engaged in war, and a large number of innocent people are killed every day. No matter how anyone tries to gloss over that fact, it's the rock-solid truth. Still, if we want to put an end to this, we have to keep on fighting. War is the worst, most horrible thing mankind can do. The important thing is never to forget this fact. As long as you don't, you won't be swallowed up by the madness of war, or by the lust for power. What we need right now is the knowledge to understand the meaning of the power behind war, and the ability to use that knowledge to continue fighting the enemy, to fight the essence of war itself. Captain. Besides, Doctor, you're old friends here. If you run into trouble, we'll be here to help you. Will you help me, Captain? What? Of course, you can count on me anytime. That's really sweet. Thank you very much. Weakness from the Doctor. Character development. But that can wait for next time. I thank you for joining me. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.